reason kung bakit kayo nag-invest. Wala kayong experience sa electric, pero nag-invest kayo sa isang naluluging company ng 2.5 billion.
Bibig kayo ng metro na hindi na aprobado ng ERC kasi obsolete na. Is that how I understand it?
Parang ganyan yung pagkaintindi ko, yung type ng meter.
Hindi kasi, di ba, bago ka magbibid, alamin mo muna sa ERC anong metro ang pwede.
Pinalitan na ba ninyo lahat ng mga taon ninyo sa metering? When you assume, pinalitan na ba ninyo lahat ng tao sa metering section?
Yes, Your Honor. May mga na-retrace na at mga bago na.
Mayroon pang dati?
Sa metering, wala nang dati.
Wala na, puro na bago. Yung bang mga bago na yun, talagang... Good afternoon, everyone. Nakinig lang po ako. May isa mixture of point of information and some clarificatory question from our resource persons. Una-una, Mr. Chair, may I know ano ba yung systems loss ng Samselco when the investment management contractor take over? Ano yung level of systems loss niya?
Mr. Jeffrey Taripe or Engineer Q, would you like to respond? Kayo na lang po. Sige.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Please respond.
Before the entry of the investor manager in the year 2018, the systems loss was 23.36.
Nung nag-infuse ng capitalization yung investor, saan po ginamit yun, Mr. Chair, yung pira?
Attorney Agan of Crown Investment Holdings, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Under the provisions of the investment management contract, there are specific items where the bid amount can be utilized. No? First of which would be the payment to NEA of obligations of the co-op as of June 30, 2018. Then second would be, this is under Article 2, Section 1 of the IMC. Second would be payment of past due obligations to current power suppliers of Samselco with ERC approved power supply agreements subject to validation of the supply bills and confirmation of the investor manager. Third would be payment of portions of PISAM's restructured obligation representing 2018 amortization, and lastly would be funding for working capital.
Mr. Chair, magkano po lahat yung out of the 2.5 billion ba yun? Ang kanina?
Okay.
Na banggit? 2.5 billion infusion ng capitalization? So, magkano po yung napunta sa systems improvement, Mr. Chair? Kasi ang tinutukan natin dito yung systems losses, yan po yung pinakamalaki. Sa general manager, alam ko po na cancer po yung systems loss. Kaya nung pumasok kayo, dapat yan yung inuna ninyo. So, magkano po yung nakalaan para sa systems loss reduction, Mr. Chair?
Attorney Agan, please. Respond.
After my assumption, I based on records ng Kong Dagi, none of the 2.5 bid amount was allowed to be used for capital expenditures.
So, and Mr. Chair, can we be clarified? Nag-invest sila 2.5 billion and none was used for capital expenditure, for CAPEX? To reduce the losses. Can we know, Mr. Chair, from Attorney Agan?
Yes, Mr. Chair. The IMC contract is a contract of adhesion prepared by then the NEA.
No, the question is...
And based on the
Mr.
purposes
Chair,
enumerated...
Order.
Simple lang yung
muna natin
question. Simple lang yung tanong. Sa 2.5 billion pesos na ipinagmamalaki ni attorney, sino to? No. Si Crown. Sino ba yung Crown? Ang proud niya kanina eh. Maranan. Yan. Nagpasok ng 2.5 billion pesos. Gusto lang malaman ng committee ito, magkano sa 2.5 billion pesos ang ginamit as capex para masolusyonan yung system loss. So 2.5 billion pesos, Attorney Adam, magkano? Inapunta sa capex to fix the system's loss.
Based on the IMC, Mr. Chair, Samselco was not allowed to utilize any of the bid amount for use of capex. The board previously requested approval from Mayor to make use of the available funds, but this was not.
Okay, so
the board has not given.
Is the answer zero?
Yes.
So of the 2.5 billion pesos that Crown Desco is investing in Samselco, not a single centavo went to fix the system's loss by capital expenditure, maski piso, wala?
Because
the answer is
yes, because they were not allowed. Samselco was not allowed.
Zero. Uy, laking problema.
Samselco is not allowed to, yung investor is not allowed to use the 2.5 billion sa systems loss reduction.
Yes, Mr. Chair, under the enumeration of the contract, the last item is for working capital, not for capital expenditures.
Aray, continue, Mr. Chair.
Yes.
Okay, please continue. With the indulgence of Honorable Dato, the Chair recognizes Honorable Presley De Jesus.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. No, just one quick question before we go back to Congressman Dagok. No? With regard to the cash infusion of 2.5 billion, pinabayad nyo ba sa mga outstanding bills nyo? Kaya hindi nyo, no? Kasi as you mentioned a while ago, hindi na nag-capex yun, no? For the improvement of infrastructure. So, saan yung dinala yun? Ibinayad ba sa mga outstanding obligations back then?
First,
thank
you, Mr. Chair. The bid amount of 2.5, sir, there was may listahan yan as of the entry of the IM kung saan babayaran. So, it was the itemized list fully satisfied. Then yung natira was used for working capital, which is one of the enumerated items under the contract.
Mr. Chair, if I may continue.
Please continue.
Thank you. So out of 2.5, para maging klaro lang, no? So magkano ang natirang working capital at magkano ang binayad sa mga obligations? So just give us the breakdown para at least malinaw.
Confer with my records, Mr. Chair.
1 minute suspension is declared by the Chair. Hearing resumes. Attorney Agan.
Yes, Mr. Chair. If I may answer the question of
please do so.
From the go. Of the 2.5 billion bid amount, sir, the amount that was used for working capital, no? Because the first item is the debt to NEA of 6.6 million, payment to power suppliers of around 1.113 billion, PISAM's restructured obligation of 93.669 million, and the balance was used for working capital.
Mr. Chair, can we ask
we will submit
to submit to the committee?
We will submit to the committee the details in our position paper, Mr. Chair.
Mr.
Please do so.
Mr. Chair,
please continue, Honorable Dagok.
Magkano po ba yung ginamit sa working capital out of the 2.5 billion?
It's around 1.3, sir.
1.3
Billion.
billion.
Yes, sir.
What are the specific expenditure? Saan po ginastos yung pira na yan? I'm talking of, for example, systems improvement, etc. Because nung pumasok kayo, sabi mo, Mr. Chair, 23% na yung systems loss. So kung marunong kang mag-ano ng utility, alam mo yung atakihin mo na problema, systems loss talaga. Kasi paano nyo mabawi yung 2.5 billion kung hindi nyo ma-resolve yung systems loss? Knowing the fact na out of 23, 8.5 lang ang iparecover ni ERC. So, doon pa lang, so, saan ginamit yung natira na, na balansi sa 2.5? Na working capital.
Sir, when there was still sufficient balance in the bid amount, the board then tried to ask permission from NEA to make use of the available funds for capital expenditure projects, which was denied.
So ayaw ng NEA mismo? Gumanda yung subject ko? Ano ba yung pagkaintindi ko? Denied eh.
Not under admin na.
No, I'm not saying the admin now or the admin. NEA, Mr. Chair.
Please continue, Majority
Are being
Leader.
made to understand here, the very agency who is supposed to help Samselco is denying Samselco of that very much needed capital to improve the system's loss. Is that
Maybe we can ask
Attorney Agan, is
the...
that am I correct in that impression? Ayaw ni NEA gumanda yung Samselco. Kasi ayaw niya paggamit yung pera na dapat ayusin para sa system's loss. Is it, Attorney Agan?
I understand that the justification then made was it is not among the items listed under the contract for utilization of the bid amount.
So parang sinasabi ngayon ng NEA na papasok ang Samselco sa isang kontrata na hindi siya ayusin. Parang ganun eh. Ganun lumalabas eh. May 2.5 may 2.5 billion pesos na pinasok. Ngayon, yung 2.5 billion pesos, yan na yung magiging sagot sa problema ng Zamboanga City Electric Cooperative. Taking, my line of analogy and thinking, basic, but two guys here seated on my left. Yung 2.5, maski sinong marunong mag-handle ng electric cooperative, ang problema, systems loss. So magpapasok kayo ngayon ng 2.5 billion pesos para ayusin yung cancer na tinatawag ni Honorable Dagook, systems loss. Sa 2.5 billion peso, Mr. Chair, I may now ask Attorney Agan, walang ginamit maski piso to fix the cancer, the systems loss of 23%. Mr. Chair, Attorney Agan, walang ginamit maski piso. Am I to arrive at such conclusion?
The bid amount was used for the items listed under the contract, none of which included capital expenditure, Mr. Chair.
So, simple lang yung tanong, may ginamit ba maski piso to fix the system loss?
Attorney Agan?
Yes,
Yes or no?
it's not among the items
No,
listed
yes or
under.
no?
There was none.
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 So none of the 2.5 billion pesos was used to fix the cancer of Samselco. Ang pagkakaintindi namin kasi aayusin ni... okay, ganito na lang. Before Samselco, ano yung past experience ng Crown in managing electric cooperatives? Ano yung past nyo? Yung track record na lang. Saan, before Zamboanga City Electric Cooperative, may minanage ba ang Crown na ibang electric cooperative or distribution utility? Mr. Chair, Attorney Agan.
Please reply, Attorney Agan.
To my knowledge, Mr. Chair, Crown investment in Samselco is the first in a distribution utility.
Mr. Chair, parang nagkamali yata kami. Ang Samselco. Baguhan, Bagito, na walang kaalam-alam, na itong si Power Black Boys dito, ang cancer daw system loss. Nag-impuse ang isang bagong company ng 2.5 billion pesos to fix Samselco. But unfortunately, based in this hearing, that even 1 peso was used to fix the cancer, which is system loss of Samselco. Anong lumabas? Kasi wala silang track record, wala silang experience in managing a distribution utility. Parang naging ano to? Test mission? Ano mong tawag dyan? Pilot project? Ganun nangyari. Niskipiso ito. Sabi ko nga, okay, Congressman Dagok, how much is your per kilowatt hour in Siargao?
Effective rate is residential, mga 8.40, 8 pesos 40 centavos. Sa commercial, 7 pesos.
You see? Yung mga turista na foreigner sa Siargao paying 7 pesos, 8 pesos. Kami sa Zamboanga, umaabot kami ng 12.
Ang system loss kasi namin, bababa yung system loss.
How much is your system loss?
7.8% lang.
7.8%. Congressman Dagok, are you telling me in Siargao your system loss is 7.8%?
Matagal na po, Mr. Chair. Hindi agad, Mr. Chair. More than 2% lang. 2.4, 2.6.
Wait. Dinagad 2% ang system loss?
2.4 to 2.6.
Tapos dito, isang private company nagpas, walang experience, magpapasok ng 2.5 billion pesos, after 5 years, 20% pa rin ng systems loss. Parang mali yata yung kan. I think, Mr. Chair, we are unearthing a lot of things here in aid of legislation. Here is actual electric cooperatives. Siargao, 7% ng system loss. 7.8% ng systems loss. Congratulations to the people of Siargao for having you guys. Dinagat, magkano sa dinagat ang systems loss? 2.4%. May nag-invest ba sa inyo ng 2.5 billion? Wala. Swerte naman ng mga taga-Dinagat Island at Siargao. Dito sa amin, may nag-invest 2.5 billion pesos. Ang problema lang, maski piso, hindi napunta kung saan dapat ilagay yung pera. So may mali talaga, Mr. Chair. So anyway, there is a pending motion. We'll ask for the financial statements, bank records, because earlier, I was made to believe, masaya na sana ako, Mr. Chair, sinabi ng President ng Crown, tumaas yung asset. Parang tama yung hinala ko, baka tumaas yung asset dahil lang sa revaluation ng real property. Kasi ganyan naman usually ang mga korporasyon, tumataas yung asset kasi nagbago yung valuation. Diba? Kung 100 pesos per square meter dati, ngayon naging 1,000, tumataas yung asset. But not because of investment capex, which is now proven. Not even 1 peso was used for capex to fix the system's loss, that cancer that Zamboanga City Electric Cooperative was experiencing for years. NEA records, NERC. Can we know, sandali lang ha, Vice Chair, in the last 10 years, may taon ba na kumita ang Zamboanga City Electric Cooperative? Profit. In the last 10 years. May we ask, start from the administrator of NEA? In the last 10 years,
Honorable Almeda.
in the last 10 years, may taon ba nagka-income o profit ang Samselco?
Based on our records, Mr. Chair, I don't think so.
Wala?
Because
15 years, in the last 15 years. Dagdagan ko pa ng 5 taon, not 10 years, last 15 years.
That I can check, Mr. Chair, but based on the, actually, Mr. Chair, I submitted a reply on the letter I received, latest letter I received from Congressman Dalipe. Sir, there you will see the inflow and the outflow of
So,
cash.
in short, in your knowledge, Mr. Administrator, in the last 10 years, before the investment management contract, and 5 years into the investment management contract, before and after, parating nalulugi annually ang Zamboanga City Electric Cooperative, Mr. Administrator?
Mr. Chair, I have only records from 2018, the start of the IMC to period of ending of June 2024. It's all negative flow, cash flow. Now,
ERC, do you have record?
yes,
ERC?
Mr. Chair, may I be recognized?
Yes.
Yes, Engineer Q, you're recognized. Sorry. Attorney Kawamoto.
Yes, po. Thank you, Mr. Chair. We do not have the data on the list of the yung audited financial statements po dating back that long. However, meron din naman po kami based on annual reports.
Mr. Chairman, may
Congressman Valerian.
konting tanong lang po sa Crown. Ano po kaya what is the compelling reason kung bakit kayo nag-invest? Wala kayong experience sa electric, pero nag-invest kayo sa isang naluluging company ng 2.5 billion. Ano po ang nagbuyo sa inyo? What is the reason behind that?
Please answer, Attorney Agan.
Mr. Chair, allow me to speak from the record since at the time that that Crown came into the co-op, I was still in government. So I will be basing my answers based on the records of the company. My understanding, Mr. Chair, that the entry of Crown into Samselco was try to help the electric co-op turn it around. That's why they participated in the bidding in 2018.
So, ang reason talaga para pagandahan lang po, and that is the first time na nag-invest kayo sa ganyang company. Wala kayo, ano po dati ang negosyo ng Crown? Bago kayo pumasok sa Samselco.
Well, to my knowledge, Mr. Chair, the entry into Samselco is the first business of Crown, together with its technical partner, of course.
So wala na kayong record before? First time niyo po, bagong tayo yung company ng Crown nung pumasok?
I would not recall kailan na tayo. I was not yet there, Mr. Chair.
Pero sa registration,
but I know that it's the first business venture of Crown together with technical partners. It had the financial capital to put in the needed investment for the bid, Mr. Chair.
No, I mean, bago po kayo nag-venture sa Samselco, ano po ang business ng Crown?
Wala nga.
Well, we are, Crown is part of a group of companies which are shared, and we have subsidiaries or affiliates that are engaged in the energy sector already, but not necessarily in the distribution side.
But so you have
we had a technical partner in the entry to Samselco.
Alright. Mr. Chair, can I continue?
Yes, are you done, Congressman Valeriano? Yes, please continue, Congressman Dago.
I sympathize, Mr. Chair, with the people of Zamboanga. No, I don't want to go on finger pointing because, as a matter of fact, I am one of those who become task force to rehabilitate Zamboanga for 5 months only. And based on my recollection, ay baba na namin yan ng 19% from 22 more or less. Di na po to lang. So, ang tanong ko lang, Mr. Chair, sa sa Samselco, GM, out of the 22% na systems loss ngayon, 22 ba?
Yeah, average of 22%.
22. So,
Nasa mga 21.3%.
So, 22% ano po yung percentage ng technical?
Mr. Chair.
Engineer Q,
Based on
please
our
respond.
calculation, Mr. Chair, using the simulation using the Synergy software, we come up with 38% out of 21% belongs to technical, and 62%,
38 yung technical.
13% out of 21%.
So mga 62,
Then 62 coming from
62 yung non-technical.
the non-technical.
So, next question, Mr. Chair. Ano po yung inventory niyo sa ano? What is the number in as far as your big loads is concerned? Ano yung ilang consumers yung big loads ninyo?
We have 7 directly connected to 69 kV.
No, yung directly connected kasi does not affect your system's loss. Wala yun sa inyo. Yung connected sa co-op sa system ninyo, ilan yung big loads?
Including the big commercials, around 800.
800. Okay, out of 800, kasi nung nandun ako, 4 lang yung napasok namin dahil 4 lang yung napasok kasi
Magaling ka na, 4 lang napasok mo si
because of legal constraint, Mr. Chair, kailangan mo pa ng NBI para makapasok. Kasi biruin mo yung 58% na losses non-technical, pilferage po yun, pilferage. So based on my experience sa 5 months ko doon, no, nasa mga big loads po yung tinatamper po nila yung CTPT na plate. That's why ang sunod ko, kasi mamayang katanungan, pinalitan na ba ninyo lahat ng mga taon ninyo sa metering? When you assume, pinalitan na ba ninyo lahat ng tao sa metering section?
Yes, Your Honor. May mga na-retrace na at mga bago na.
Mayroon pang dati?
Sa metering, wala nang dati.
Wala na, puro na bago. Yung bang mga bago na yun, talagang bago ang utak o kinuha nyo pa rin sa other department tapos nilagay sa metering?
Mr. Chair? Mga bago talaga.
Bago talaga. So, I hope na yung 800, ilan doon yung na-inspect na ninyo yung metering nila? Out of 800. Kasi you need to inspect. Kasi maraming mga kaning doon ayaw magpapasok. Kasi alam nila na yung mga metro nila may problema, makikita yon. So, doon sa 4 na nahuli namin, because I pity the co-op, not the consumers. Kasi yung consumers kasi hindi naman sila nagbabayad doon sa in excess of 8.25. Mali po yung natin na because mataas yung system's loss ay kawawa yung mga tao, no? Ang kawawa it's the operation kasi hindi mo na maipasa yung in excess of 8.25 kaya nagkaroon sila ng losses. So, ng utang. Kaya kanina, ang pambungad ko na tanong ay yung systems loss kaagad na ma-address. Nung pinasok yung IMC, dapat yung systems loss ang na-address kasi lahat ng mga utang na yan, it's because of the high systems loss. Kasi kung within the level yung systems loss nila, mababayaran nila yung mga power supplier, kung ano-ano. Kaya mali po yung priority sa PIRA. Yung priority sa PIRA should be yung reduction of systems loss. Kasi pag na-address mo yung systems loss, birduin mo yung 60 million na mabawi mo. Ang ibig sabihin kasi, kung mayroon kang 60 million na nalugi because of systems loss monthly, pag na-correct mo yung losses, nabawi mo yung 60 million. Sobra-sobra na yung pambayad. So unahin mo muna, bawiin yun bago mabayaran. Ang problema, mali yung kontrata. Inuuna pala yung pwede naman nilang i-restructure yun. Mag-account restructuring lang. Iuna pag-address yung systems loss. So, out of 800, balikan ko yung tanong ko, ilan lang yung napasok na ninyo na natingnan yung mga metering?
Napasok na namin lahat pero yung mga metro hindi pa totally completed. Pero yung mga CTPT, na connected natin at nakapag-billing na tayo.
Mr. Chair, may I just be clarified? Ano ibig sabihin nung napasok na namin lahat, pero yung mga metro, mga CTPT connected, pero yung mga metro hindi pa napasok? Ano ba talaga yung ano?
Yan. Kasi pagdating sa metro, Mr. Chair, wala pa tayong available na 3-phase meter na i-replace ngayon. Kasi gusto natin dito, diretso na natin i-apprehend kung mayroon mang mga illegal pilferages. Kaso lang wala pa, nasa process pa yung procurement doon sa...
Mr. Chair, this is a very technical matter yung pinag-usapan. Ang ibig sabihin, identified na ninyo yung mga metro na either tampered or inaccurate, pero wala kayong pampalit. Is that what you mean, Mr. Chair? Kasi I want to help. Ayaw ko yung mag-finger pointing dito. I want to help kasi naawa ko sa mga consumers na supposed to be kung naibaba natin yung losses, yung cap na 8.25 na ERC, may baba ninyo ng 6 yan, ay malaki pong ginawa yun kasi bababa yung cost per kilowatt hour. So, kailangan nating address yung losses na yan. Anong ibig sabihin, Mr. Chair, na nakita na ninyo yung metro, identified na may mga inaccurate or may mga CTPT, hindi nyo lang pa mapalitan, ma-replace kasi because of
naubusan ng metro.
Metro ang wala o walang pambili?
We still have funds coming from investment fund, coming from CAPEX fund.
So this is one thing na kailangan nating makita kasi as far as I'm concerned, marami naman pong available na metro kasi the cash register for the information of the body, the cash register of a distribution utility is yung meter. The moment na hindi umayos yung metro mo, talagang pupunta ka doon sa pagbagsak. Yan yung cash register.
So, Mr. Chair, so right now, we just found out na ang Zamboanga City Electric Cooperative, yung Crown Desk ko, nakita nila na may problema sa mga metro na mga big loads. Alam na nila, na-identify nila. Ang problema, hindi nila pinapalitan yung metro. Dahil anong dahilan? Bakit hindi nyo mapalitan yung metro nitong mga na-identify nyo may problema sa metro na big loads? Dahil walang...
Mr. Chair, naubusan tayo ng metro, ongoing pa ang process ng procurement.
Naubusan ng...
3-phase meters.
Kailan ba ito naubusan?
Actually, kaya nangyari ito...
Mr. Chair, is the question simple. When did you have a shortage of 3-phase meters?
A year ago.
1 year ago, 12 months ago. Is it more than 12 months ago? 2 years ago?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
2 years ago?
A year ago.
Hindi 2 years ago.
No.
More than a year ago, or a year ago, may nakita kayo ng mga big loads, may problema sa metro. Ito mga metro, hindi nyo na malalaman kung magkano talaga yung consumption kasi may problema. Pero ito mga metro, according to Congressman Dagok, ito yung cash register ng electric cooperative. Paano mo malalaman kung magkano sisingilin mo na 1 year ago, alam mo na may problema yung mga metro nila, hindi nyo pa pinalitan kasi wala kayong available na metro para sa mga nagko-consume na big loads. Dahil walang available na metro o walang available, anong dahilan? Again, Mr. General Manager?
Ongoing po yung procurement, Mr. Chair. Naubusan na kami ng stock ng 3-phase meter.
Alam namin lahat kung ano yung procurement. Does it take you 1 year to procure a meter?
May bidding na yan dati. Kaso
yes, does it take you 1 year to bid out for these meters? Which is your lifeblood, kung paano kayo mag-i-income, kung paano kayo hindi malulugi. So isang taon, naghihintay kayo, sinasabi nyo ng bidding for 1 year sa isang pinaka-importanteng gadget na dyan malalaman kung magkano yung consumption ng mga big loads. Sabi nga ni Congressman Dagook, galing sa dyan 5 buwan, nakita na niya yung problema. So ngayon 1 taon naghihintay tayo ng metro. So 1 taon, pinapayagan natin yung Subserco malugi.
Mr. Chair, actually that was already awarded last year. Kaso lang hindi naka-deliver yung supplier kasi yung type of meter hindi na na-aprobahan ng ERC. Parang obsolete na yon, metro na yan. At kaya nagka-problema kami sa metro. Then nag-repair kami, then nagpa-review.
Wait. Mr. Chair, nagbibid kayo ng metro na hindi na aprobado ng ERC kasi obsolete na. Is that how I understand it?
Parang ganyan yung pagkaintindi ko, yung type ng meter.
Hindi kasi, di ba, bago ka magbibid, alamin mo muna sa ERC anong metro ang pwede. May seal ng ERC, may selyo yon. So, ngayon, you're telling me, you sent out a bid for purchase of meter. Ngayon, yung binibili yung metro, yung specification, obsolete according to ERC. Hindi nyo ba chinecheck kung yung binibili nyo obsolete na o hindi? Mr. General Manager Ju?
Mr. Chair, sa pagkakaalam ko from back, yung yung specifications na yon during the time that we bid, parang okay pa yung metro na yan. Okay pa yung metro na yan, kaso lang naabutan ng panahon na hindi pa naka-deliver yung supplier at hindi na ito yung sinabi ng back ng Subserco na naabutan na hindi na naaprubahan ng ERC.
Mr. Congressman De Jesus, please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. No, siguro ito, ginawa ko rin sa co-ops namin to. Yung bang out of 800 na big loads nyo, ilan ang nilabas yung metro outside the compound? Yun ang importante nito. Kasi kapag sa loob yan, masok kayo, chinecheck nyo, pag sa madaling araw sa gabi, lalo kung 24 hours sila nagpapatakbo negosyo, doon nila gumagawa sila ng milagro. So out of 800 big loads, ilan yung nilabas nyo? I mean outside na compound, ha?
Outside the perimeter.
Outside.
Mr. Chair, mga 48 or mga 40 to 50 na lang ang hindi pa namin na-relocate outside.
Ano yun? When you say, out of 800, 750 na sa labas, 50 nila yung nasa loob?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Are you sure, GM?
That's based on the report coming from the technical...
Yun ang problema, no? Kasi you're relying on the, yung mga tao nyo sa labas. But from you guys, kailangan meron kayong third party, tingnan nyo kung nakalabas. So can we have those documents para makita natin? Kasi tulong namin sa inyo ito. Remember, huwag nyo intindihin yung mga maliliit na bahay na nandadahay. Wala yun eh. Kumpara nyo rito sa 800, kailangan may ilabas sa compound nila. Kasi dun sa amin ganyan ginagawa lang. So pinalabas namin na lahat ng metro sa labas. Pag ayaw na labas, pinuputulan namin until such time na ilabas. Importante yan. Sa out of 800, I don't believe na 50 lang yung nasa loob pa. Marami pa yan. Umpisa mo yan, Jem, maniwala ka, magbabago yan.
Ilan na? 5 years, hindi nagbago. Mahirap. Mr. Chair.
Yes, Majority.
May we request from the General Manager of Zamboanga City Electric Cooperative the list of the 50 big loads na hindi nilabas yung metro outside of their perimeter? Kasi baka hindi lang 50 yan. So at least ma-check natin. I will, alam mo naman, kung kailangan ng PNP, AFP, ano pang gusto mo? NBI, gusto mo, patawag ko NBI. Kung totoo yung sinasabi mo na 50 lang ng metro sa loob, kausap ko lang yung bagong director ng NBI. So can we're taking your word, you're under oath. There are only 50. You submit the list of the 50, papatulong kami. 5 days. Alam nila, every day naman nakikita nila yan. So, Mr. Chair, one day kaya nila yan. Sino yung 50 na yung metro na sa loob pa rin ng perimeter ng negosyo nila at ayaw ilabas yung metro sa labas ng compound nila? Big loads 50. Correct?
Mr. Chair, I don't have the exact figure, more or less 50 or more.
Maybe you can
Because I
include
don't have
that
the exact
in the
figure.
submission of your position paper. So within 5 calendar days. And could you please also submit the list of the 50
Who refused ba?
who refused to...
Mr. Chair, if I may follow.
Yes, please, Honorable De Jesus.
JM Bogue. Yung sinasabi sa kwenta, they refuse to bring out their metro o on your end ng hindi nyo inaksyonan. Ano yun?
No, yung hindi pa namin napalabas, Mr. Chair, kasi para maisa na lang ang trabaho, hintayin namin yung 3 meters pag dumating, yun na ilagay namin sa
Iyan ang
labas.
problema, maghihintay kayo, taon na nga yun eh. Dapat action agad, kaya you cannot wait, GM. Nalulugi na. So, kailangan ilabas nyo. Can you do that? Pag submit nyo, dapat actually, isang tao ko lang, GM, papuntayin yung supervisors nyo, mga foreman natin doon, papuntayin yung mga lineman, tapos kagad dyan, and take a documentation, video, picture na, nilabas na. Alam nila yan. The lineman, kung meron marunong magbarites sa buong Pilipinas, ang mga lineman natin, ang mga meter reader natin, alam nila yung mga kapitbahay nila kung anong oras umuwi yung mga asawa nila, ilan ang anak nila, dahil because everyday nandun sila mismo sa mga bahay-bahay, alam nila kung anong kulay ng bahay nila, kung anong oras nag-almusal yung mga tao doon, alam nila. Kaya yung 50 na yan, in the blink of an eye, kaya i-identify ng mga lineman yan, Mr. Chair, tsaka ng meter readers.
The committee, Mr. Chair.
I-submit po within the period given to you. Please, yes, Honorable Tago.
Ang ginagawa po sa committee ito ay paliwanag ko lang sa subsil ko para matulungan kasi while waiting kasi tiningnan ko lahat ng anggulo. There is a legal issue. Habang naghihintay tayo na ma-resolve yung legal issue, we should stop the bleeding sa co-op. On the part of the co-op. Kasi 8.25% lang yung pinasa ninyo sa consumers, pero 22% yung actual ninyo na losses. Nawawalan kayo ng 60 million monthly. Darating ang panahon na wala kayong pansahod dyan. Kaya waiting for the resolution of all these things, kailangan drastic yung gagawin natin. Kasi kung hindi lang kami natanggal doon, hindi kami napalis, na isa-isa na namin yung mga metro na yun. So, ang unahin ninyo, yung mga soluser, kailangan unahin ninyo. Nandiyan naman ang NIA, matulungan naman kayo na mapabilis na mabili yung bidding process na yan sa metro. Kasi napaka-importante po yung mapalitan yung mga metro na yan. Now, when I was there, nakita ko na tinatampir yung as a point of information, Mr. Chair, tinatampir yung CTPT na plate para bababa yung multiplier. Alam ni JM Bogue yan, anong ibig kong sabihin? That is very technical. So, yung ratio ng CTPT, binabago nila para yung multiplier, Mr. Chair, yung kasing metro na tinutukoy sa mga big loads, yung reading niya, hindi yan yung reading. May multiplier pa yan. Halimbawa, yung reading sa metro is 100. Mayroon pa yung multiplier base sa current transformer ratio. Halimbawa, 5:20. So, yung 20 divided by 5, for example, that's 4. So, kung ang reading ng metro ay 100, that should be multiplied by 4. Ang reading niyan, not 100, that's 400. Yun ang ibig sabihin. Ngayon, kung itamper ngayon, nung time namin, ang nakita namin na nagtatamper, mismo taga-engineering sa metering. Kaya nagtanong ako kanina, sa metering section. So, kaya nung dumating kami, pinalis namin supervisor kasi yung alaga nila, halimbawa, ang babayaran ng kaning. Banggitin ko na lang, kaning, kasi malaki yung napasok namin. Kaning, dapat ang babayaran niya ay 1 million. So dahil natamper na yung metro, nagbabayad na lang siya ng 600,000. Nakatipid ng 400. Yung mga taga-engineering, halimbawa, dalawa sila, tag 50,000. mayroon pa rin 300,000 na natipid yung, gano'n yung ginagawa nila. Kaya lang hindi namin mapasok without the assistance of NBI. Nagpatulong kami dahil hindi kami papasokin. So that's why, ako po yung nauna, when I took over Cerilco, 21% po yung systems loss. Kaya ako po yung nauna sa Caraga Region ng full metering. Nilipat ko lahat sa poste yung metro para hindi na nila manipulate. Kasi nasa compound nila sa loob. Kaya nilang, mayroon tayong mga expert, kung minsan, mga retired employee din ng co-op. So wala nang hanap buhay, nagpababayad na lang na kulikutin yung mga metro. So we should understand that as JM na ang unahin mong tumbukin itong 800. I-correct itong 800. The moment na mag-correct mo itong 800, we wanted to help kasi we are representing the co-op here. Wala na tayong magawa. Nandiyan na yung 22%. Ang kaya natin gawin, paano siya may pababa? Mayroon tayong maraming paraan may pababa dyan. Kahit mag-concentrate lang muna kayo dyan sa 800, palitan nyo ng metro din kung wala pa kayong palisi. Kung wala pa kayong palisi na i-replace ka agad yung metro. Kasi sa amin kasi, pagka-reading ng buwan na yan, pinapatiknot ko sa meter reader kung ilang metro yung na-reading nila na doubtful. Ibig sabihin, malaking bahay. Tapos ang konsumo lang, 20 kWh. Doubtful yun. So i-take note yun ng meter reader. I-summarize yun. Bago mag-reading ulit, kailangan ma-replace yun lahat para may correct yung may tama yung ano. Kasi kung pabayaan mo yan na dadami ng dadami, yun, aabot ka na ng 22%. So, I hope na ma-address yung 800 na yan, o unahin niyo yung 800 na yan, patulong kayo sa NEA para mapabilis yung bidding ng metro, patulong kayo sa ERC. Huwag kayong bibili ng metro na hindi silyado ng ERC. Dapat ERC served yung metro kahit sa residential. Pasilihan nyo muna kina engineer Rani. Pasilihan nyo muna para klaro talaga na yung metro na yan ay dumaan na sa inspection ng ERC. So,
yes, majority.
Yan lang yung tip ko para matulungan naman natin na may baba nyo yung losses ninyo kasi kawawa yung co-op.
Mr. Chair.
Majority